Meanwhile, just wanted to know from you, do you feel anything difficulty in this pattern? Any question that you are you practicing the quiz? Are you getting time to practice the quiz? Narayan, Anushka, Vignesh, anyone? Are you able to practice the quiz? Are you able to see the pattern, or are you doing exploration from your side?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just do let me know, like in case.
My curriculum also, sir. I have Java in my curriculum too. So I
Okay,
am going with it and also following your lectures also.
okay, yeah, great. So
My
it's
regular
good.
classes started from today, sir. I have came to college today. I have started in hostel.
Okay, no issue. You can give half an hour is more than enough. In the night, just look into the pattern and see, like, search about it, like how you can search it. Just open that and type like MTA Java exam 98388 questions. You will get many website where you can see the questions. In the quiz also you can practice that, and you can practice the means questions from website also. You will get a various website. In that website, see the question like this, how this, but almost questions are will come in the same pattern. Till now it came like that only, but try to explore some more question from your side. Okay, you can see this question, see and solve it in the Java in your Eclipse ID. Try to do that. What are the code? If the snippet is given, try to apply logic. See these questions. So if you search in the Google, you will find many resources. You just have to clear your concept regarding Java and follow the documents of this Java. Okay, like exception handling. In that exception handling, what is an exception? They can ask you. Exception is, they can give you four option: error, bug, exception, runtime error, or compile time error. So some basic theory you should aware about the Java, so that if they ask you the questions, easy question, you can try to solve easy one first, then go for complex one. Try to solve all those easy questions first, and then select the complex one. They might ask you, so go through this theory once, so you will get some idea, and based on that you can apply the logic. Now, for example, what is an exception? If anyone asks, so exception is event that occur during execution of program that disrupt the normal flow of instruction. Okay, means exception actually means an error that will occur while running the program, which will interrupt the normal flow of instruction. Some, they might give you few option. This one, they might give you exception is a bug, or they might give you exception is a like a operator, or might give you exception is a data type. So in that you should be able to distinguish. Okay, now what is catch? You use catch with try block, or you can use simply catch. Now if I ask you, I've shown you, I think, exception handling program, right? Exception handling program I've shown you in the class. Do you remember, any one of you? Okay, do you know what is try and catch block? Any one of you?
No, sir.
Okay, okay, let me show. Try and catch blocks are used to handle the error. Actually, you can write your whole code in the try block, and if there is any error exists, then error will throw to the catch block. That catch block will handle the error. Let me show you how it is. I've already shown, I think, in the one class. Okay, now let's see this program. Okay, can you tell me, like, have you seen this program? If I run this program, will it work? I've already explained, Naran. I think you forgot about it. You only explain me like why this um, output will not come, or you tell me, okay, if you don't remember.
Sir,
Sorry.
sir, error will occur. Zero cannot be divided by any number.
So why? What is the output like? Why the error will occur? You said correct at zero. Okay, let me run this. See, it is giving you exception divide by zero. Why it is giving now? If such thing is happened, it is not running successfully your program. How you can handle that? So in that case, you need to write the logic, whole code inside the try block, and in that try block is one thing, then one module. Inside it, you will going to write the code, and whenever any error occur inside this, they will going to throw the error to the respective catch block. Like see this here, I have written the same block, the code inside is try block. You can see try, and there is a respective catch blocks are there. So in case if there is any error exist on this block, it will going to throw the exception, and this catch block will going to handle that. Now let me run this code and show you. See, it is running successfully, right? There is no error here. It is giving you output a divide by 0. It is printing 9. It is printing 9 by 0. It is just telling you that is a kind of exception, but it is not interrupt. Interrupt in the sense here you can't see anything on the red line, right? It means that your program is running successfully only because this is a divided by 0 will be infinite value. So in place of that, you are getting this arithmetic exception. Arithmetic exception means this is a type of exceptions which comes under arithmetic. So respective catch block you need to add in your program so that if any error occur, the error will thrown to the respective catch block. So different kind of exceptions are occur. Arithmetic exception, null array index out of bound exception means in case if you try to access the index of an array, okay, which is do not exist. For example, let me show you. I might have here. You can see this index A. Okay, 1, 2, 3 is there. Now let me run this. See, it is giving out of bound. Why it is giving out of bound? Here in the A, you have a 3 element. Now you tell me, is it correct? Is I am giving the correct index here to access the element? Can anyone tell me? Anushka, your voice is breaking.
सर जीरो से स्टार्ट होता है मैक्सिमम
Correct.
2 तक जाएगा
जी करेक्ट. सो मैक्सिमम 2 तक जाएगा तो यहाँ पे मैंने 3 पास किया तो एरर आ गया. ठीक है, एरर भी आया तो अगर ये विदाउट ट्राई ब्लॉक के अंदर मतलब लिखोगे, अगर तुम इसमें ट्राई ब्लॉक यूज नहीं करते हो, ठीक है, सिर्फ सिंपल प्रोग्राम लिखते हो तो ये एरर देगा. बट हमने एक ट्राई ब्लॉक में लिखा है और इसका कैच ब्लॉक रिस्पेक्टिव ऐड किया है यहाँ पर. आप देखो, अरे इंडेक्स आउट ऑफ बॉन्ड एक्सेप्शन ई. सो इसका मतलब क्या हुआ कि इसमें जो भी एरर आएगा वो ये हैंडल कर लेगा. मतलब ये ट्राई ब्लॉक will throw the error and this block will handle that. So that's why it is showing out of index bond. और यहाँ पे भी 4 डिवाइड बाय मैंने 0 लिया है, वो भी हैंडल हो गया अरिथमेटिक एक्सेप्शन से. यू कैन सी हियर मैंने एक अरिथमेटिक एक्सेप्शन दिया है और ये जो है ना, ये मतलब मेरा टाइप ऑफ एरर, मतलब मैंने पॉसिबल कैच ब्लॉक ऐड किए अपने प्रोग्राम में बेस्ड ऑन द कोड दैट आई हैव एडेड इन द ट्राई ब्लॉक. मतलब अभी यहाँ पे मेरे इन अरे का इंडेक्स का इशू हो सकता है, so I've added catch block for that. One more thing, like this divide by 0 can be an issue, so I've added this arithmetic exception also. So normally in the industry you do not write the code like a simple like this program. We never write a code like this. We write a code inside the try block. Why? Because software will going to accept the input from a user, right? Any software, any program will going to accept the input from a user. So in that case, You have to write a code on the try block. Suppose if the user enter any wrong value, then your code should run. Your code should not interrupt. That's the reason we add a logic or we add a code inside this try block. Am I clear to everyone? In the industry, if you, I don't know whether you have done intern or what, if you do the intern, try for the paid intern. Paid intern means where you will get a stipend. Okay, you, it's not like a free intern that you are paying to the company. No, try to do the intern in the good software companies where they will going to uh, train you. They will going to give you the project, and based on your performance they can convert it into the PPO, means pre-placement offer, direct to the employee. From intern you can become a permanent employee, so go for that intern. If you can apply in Amazon, Google, Samsung, some big company, you can target it. Even in the small company also, if you apply intern, based on performance they can give you the offers for employmentship. So they, when you will do the intern, they will share a code with you. At that time you will come to know that the code length is not like 5 to 10 line or 100 line. It is of 10,000, 20,000 line, and that is all are written inside the try block. Okay, everything in the company where I'm now, we are working in the Google also. So like in the working in Google, we find it out that the code is completely written inside the try block, so that if any error occur, respective error will be thrown to the catch block, so that your program won't interrupt. अभी यहाँ पे कैसा हो रहा है, here if you run this program, it will, it will give an like error, and it is not printing anything. अगर यहाँ पे मैं, ठीक है, अगर let's take this example only, here it is giving error on this, and it is not printing successfully, means it is not running successfully. Okay, so if after this, if you have implemented anything, there is no mean of that. Okay, but here you can check what is a like a structure of the program. The structure of program is, inside the main block you have a try block. You will write the whole code inside the try block, and based on your assumption means what are the possible error will come, respective catch block you will going to add it, and based on that you will add a finally block also. This finally block, why do we add? In case suppose if nothing error is occur on this, then obviously if no error exists, then no catch block will execute, right? So there should be one something you should have that you want to be executed in anyhow situation. So when you run this, okay, let me take, instead of 90, take it 10. So here you can check it that I took it 10. So it means that there is no error here. So obviously the arithmetic exception won't execute. So finally block is executing here, right? Even if I take 0 here, anyhow this finally block will execute in all the situation. So we want something to be print in every situation. So what we do, we add a finally block, means a final module that you want to be executed in every situation. Now one more thing. Am I clear to you, all of you? Am I clear to all of you, or do you have any question on this? Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Anushka, in your syllabus, this Java is not there. In your college syllabus,
Sir?
in it was there in your college syllabus, this Java.
No, sir.
Narayan, Vignesh,
Yes,
uh,
sir.
yeah, Vignesh, in your syllabus it is there, right? Java.
Yes, sir.
So have you encountered this try block, catch block? Have you any professor or like a faculty they have explained you? Have you seen this before? I'm just asking casually so that based on that I will go in a more deep on this module. If you are not clear, then I will go in more deeper on this part. Are you aware about this try block, catch block? Narayan, you have started learning Java, so is have you seen this in your syllabus? Try block, catch block. Am I audible to everyone? Okay. So based on this try block, whatever the error will occur, the respective catch block will going to handle that. So that's the reason we use try and catch block. Okay. Now if you see this array index out of bound exception. Now this one more program I will show you. Don't go for the length of the code. It's very simple. Inside this try block, I created a variable d, n, a variable fraction, and I'm dividing n by d. I created an integer array g. I've initialized a compile time value almost like around 10-20 value I've initialized it. Now I am trying to this initializing a value to the index 200. Now let's run this and see the what output will come. So when I run this code, I'm getting this output. In the catch block, due to the exception divide by 0. Is there any divide by 0 exception is there? See, so when the exception occur on this line, immediately the flow will go to this catch block. Inside this catch block, whatever you want to print, you can print. So like see, arithmetic exception is telling you the type of exception and it is the object of that. E is an object of that. You can take other also. If you don't like, you can take like Anushka and you can replace this E. Or let's take Anu. Okay, you can replace this with Anu. Okay, it's not a big problem. So here, when you print this anu.get message, what does get message do? You can see return the detailed message string of throwable. It will going to show you what kind of exceptions is occurring here. So this divide by 0 is printed by this anu.get message. And next thing is anu.get clause will give you this divide by null means anu.get clause will give you like the null value if this if the object or that doesn't exist. Okay, are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this get message will going to give you the kind of a error is occurring here, and get clause function will going to give you the error that is occurring on this means what is the clause of that. You can ignore also if you don't understand this. You can comment this. You can focus on this part. Get message function. So in the exam they might ask you what is this get message function. So this message will going to give you what kind of error you have. Now in e dot get class, e dot get class will going to give you what is the class name. Okay, now here you are trying to initialize two index 2. What is the index 2 here? 0 1 2 3, right? This is the index 2 value. If you try to initialize 100 to this, it will give an error. So that's why it's in this block. It is the error will be thrown to this. But in this there is a e dot get class we have printed. If I print here message one, let me run this. So see here, if I print e dot get message, so now here I'm trying to initialize 2 to this 3. Okay, let me initialize. Okay, here it won't give any error. But if you try to access the element of suppose 29, now let's see that. Okay, why it's coming 1 minute. 3. Okay, here actually I have forgot to give their size. Okay, 1. Yeah, I've initialized this G29. This is my compile time. Okay, G29 equal to 100. So e dot get message end of a main. It is printing G0 will be 1, G02, G3, G4, G5, G6. Just 1 minute. Divide by 0. Okay. Arithmetic exception is handling. Array index out of bond exception. Okay, let me comment this part. Now see here it is giving an error. I'm trying to access the element 21, but here the index is 0, right? You can see index, how many index here? If you count this value, 3, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15,
Screen
18,
is not
20.
sharing now. Are you sharing?
Sorry.
The screen is not presenting, sir.
Uh, can others see my screen? Can others see my screen?
Yeah, sir, it's now visible.
Okay, just 1 minute. Okay, am I audible to everyone? As I said you here, see, when in this example I said you just have to add the code inside this try block. Whenever any error occur on this try block, the respective error will be thrown to this catch block, and this catch block will going to handle that. So always remember that try catch block, how it works. You have to add a code inside the try block, and what are the possible error that can possible on your code. You just have to make the respective catch block. Okay. So if any error occur, respective catch block will handle that. And this e dot get message, e dot get class, like that several functions are there, which will going to give you detail of a type of error occur. Similarly, you can see this one also. If you just run this program once, so when we run this program, we just see that out of bond. Now if I write it here, e dot get message. Now when I will run it here, it will give me a detailed error message. Now you see, out of bond is my printing. Okay, and it is coming index 3 out of bound for length 3. There is one more error here, divide by 0. Okay, this arithmetic exception, divide by 0 is also one more error might be. So in this way you have to solve, like try and catch block. So in the exam for MTA point of view, you don't have to go in much deeper. You just have to see like how the try block works, what are the different kind of a catch block. Okay, what are these function possible. If you type e here, okay, just type the object name dot, you will get several suggestion. So see what are the function possible, use all this function, and see what output you are getting when you use there. Okay, I hope it is clear to everyone regarding try and catch block. Any question on this? Any one of you? Any question that you wanted to ask, you can ask. I will explore more on the next class on this part. I will share the code with you. This MTA Java link means we have make a new repository. I will share the new repo to you so that you will find all the code there. Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. So we'll meet in the next session. I will explain more in this. Just try run this code on your system. Explore from your side. Uh, this link I'm sharing with you. Okay. In this, what is exception catch block? You can explore it, and obviously one or two question they ask from this part. So don't leave this. Explore it from your side. At least you should have an idea what is catch block, how the try block works. So this idea you should have. Okay. So we'll meet in the next session with more practical on this catch block, and we'll see some more questions. Okay, till then, bye. And let me know if you have any question, please ping on the Trello.